Press conference, we welcome Stetson. Coach, if we can take an opening statement, then we'll take questions.
Sure. Obviously, the game didn't go our way today. We planned on trying to come in here and play our best. It's a formidable opponent. I mean, obviously, hats off to Dorsey and the Florida State Seminoles. They played a great game. You look up at the scoreboard, and we out-hit them, and just really a couple of baseball plays that we didn't execute. We're a team that usually plays very sound, and we usually come back on guys. We get those 2-out RBIs a lot. We had a couple situations today where that didn't go through for our guys, but that's really been a strong point. I mean, Zay came up with a big one, and as soon as that happened, I'm like, here we go. This is what we've done 2 and 3 or 4 times a game. And, it's regional play. I mean, every team that's playing on TV right now is really, really, really good. That's what it comes down to. And that's a very good ball club. They're not a national seed by accident. I think that the score really isn't indicative of how hard fought that game was today by our ball club, the Hatters. We fought all the way to the end. We just a couple of different things that didn't go our way.
Take questions, please.
Isaiah, I see the frustration. Just how do you channel that over the next couple of days and stick around for one more game?
I mean, yeah, hate to lose. Love winning more than anything else. But like we talked about in the huddle in the outfield, we came here to win 3 games. This is exactly what we did in the tournament. We lost our first game and came back and won 3 more. So, in a way, we got the loss out of the way. Let's look at it like that.
Coach, you've seen them face elimination and respond. What do you expect to see when you come out tomorrow?
Yeah, and Zay just said it right. You got to win 3 or 4 ball games when you come into these things. I actually said the ASUN tournament's harder to win than a 14 regional. So, we've been there before, and this team has got so much fight, resiliency. We're just going to take them one at a time. And I mean, the cliche-wise is a coach saying, "Yeah, we'll take them one at a time," but we really go out there. We fight every inning. I mean, these guys wear it on the sleeve. No one likes to lose. This team, in my years of coaching, this is the 26th head coaching year for me. This team disdains to lose. And the good thing that these guys do is they get on that bus. It's silent. They get back to the hotel, and they just focus on the next game. And that's something that you can't teach. This group has that. This team has unbelievable resiliency. We're here to win a tournament. I think this is arguably the hardest regional that they put out there. I think any one of these teams could have won this thing or can still win this thing. You saw them have to bring in Oxford at the end. I mean, that's their best guy, their closer, and they're bringing him in. That's how hard we're all fighting for this, because I think there's really 4 good ball clubs here.
Johan, you guys obviously throughout a baseball season have to bounce back, get over a game whether you win or lose. But how do you, in the NCAA tournament, put this game behind you now that it's over and move on to the next one?
Well, I think it's just having a good short-term memory, just flush it and on to the next. We're going to be playing, I think it's at 12 tomorrow morning or noon. Just got to flush it and be ready to play tomorrow. Just same approach as we did all year. Lose a Friday night and bounce back on Saturday and be ready to compete.
For either of the players, you had your chances against Dorsey. I know just never has really had the big hit. I guess what was he doing that it kind of seemed like kept going off balance, or you're never able to get the big hit in the big moment?
I'd say he mixed pretty well. Like Coach said, hats off to him. He competed great. Never like to give any pitcher credit, but he did really well today. He mixed well. Was in, was out. Fastballs at the top of the zone a lot with 2 strikes. Off speed was good, mixing the breaking ball very well. Just kept you off balance. But I mean, we're going to see a good arm tomorrow, I'm sure. We're going to have a good plan together. We're going to go win.
Yeah, basically what he said. I mean, 3 good pitches for strikes, got us guessing the whole game, and I mean, you couldn't just sit on the pitch and expect it. You got us guessing the whole game, which is what made it so good today.
So I know you played some early games in the ASUN tournament. Do you like or dislike that this is a noon game? You guys sit here all day, or is that a good or bad thing?
It's tournament time. We'll play at 4 in the morning or 9, 10 at night. Nobody cares at this time. I mean, that's how it is. I think, honestly, if I was Link, I would have done the same thing. When we were fortunate enough to do this in 18, we picked the early game because you get some rest off. And so we'll get back and we'll scout these guys and see who we're playing and get our game plan for tomorrow as far as scouting reports and who we're throwing and all that. We'll get after it. But this is the greatest time of the year, guys. I mean, come on. Hats off to everybody here and the other teams around the country. It's what gives me goosebumps. And we're not, one loss isn't going to dictate 40 wins, and these guys how hard they played. We're excited to play tomorrow. I wish this is what days you wish you played doubleheader. I guarantee these guys want to play right away. So timing doesn't matter.
Following up a little bit on that, you mentioned that conference tournament where every game kind of matters. Does that almost, do you feel like your mindset almost gets there, knowing that every game from here on out is an elimination game?
Yeah, it does. I think that conference tournament that we have set up, it's unique. It's got RPI built in. It's got different pools. And like you get done with that week, and you're just like you went with Mike Tyson for a couple of rounds, win or lose, and then we get here. I'm like, oh my gosh, we only got 4 teams, and we got to win, 4 before we lose 2, no problem. so I think that's just our mindset right now. I think we did a lot of good things today. We just didn't go well. We're not going to harp on the negative. That's not this team's MO. That's not what we do. We like to learn from failure. I can tell you that, and we'll just go on and just prepare for this next one.
Steve, how do you go about this next game? Do you stay here and watch them to see if you can pick anything up, or do you watch it on TV? Do the players leave and go back and rest? How do you guys?
Yeah, these guys will go back and get some rest, and then my staff, myself, will watch this game and come back and feel it. And it's the regionals. You want to feel the electricity of it, but it's kind of funny. There's so much synergy and scouting reports and things we purchased now to give us the one advantage, so we can watch a ton. We've already this whole week was just preparing for all 3 teams. That's really what you did. So but you like to see it live. So yeah, we gotta walk out of here, get a shower, and get ready for tomorrow's matchup.
Any more questions? Gentlemen, thank you very much.
Thank you.